Alright guys, so right now as of recording this, the Dragon Ball Games Twitter account posted the link for the premiere Sparking Zero gameplay showcase, which has been leaked to be around 13 minutes long. Yeah, I just wanted to say look forward to my reaction on that when that drops tomorrow. So yeah, enjoy the video. Alright, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. Hope you guys are having a great Wednesday afternoon. And today we're going to go over the Power vs Speed V-Jump scan brought to us by DBS Hype on Twitter. So go give them a follow to keep up to date with any Sparking Zero news. Okay, today I'm going to start with the speed part first because the new mechanics which I want to talk about are on the Power page of the V-Jump scan, and I want to get to that for last. Alright, first up, we have the speed characters, which are stated to unleash attacks on enemies in the blink of an eye. While you may not be as strong or durable, all of your actions are lightning fast. You'll be able to move for longer periods thanks to your low ki consumption. And this V-Jump scan is basically a comparison between the two. What they basically want to do is cement the fact that the speed characters are going to be extremely fast and the power characters are going to be extremely more powerful than the speed characters. I'm sure there's nothing to be worried about in terms of metas and which category will be stronger than the other or be better at to pick in an online battle, but I trust SpikeTunesoft to at least make it somewhat balanced, if not at launch, then throughout the life cycle of the game. So for the cover of this, we have Hit from Universe 6, and right there it shows his time prison. Yeah, it says right here, the assassins from Universe 6 use their high speed rush attacks and time skip to overcome your opponent. Now that time prison right there looks like, I want to say an ult, unless he has something else that could be his ult, but right now my guess is that it's his ultimate attack. And below that we have Jace and Birder doing the purple comet attack, and Jace's description is a speed-based warrior with amazing ki attacks, long range special attack, and combinations with Birder will overwhelm any foe. So as you can see right there, they're doing a team attack. And also it says right here that Vegeta is going to take up 13 slots and Goku is going to take up 11, at least as of right now. We don't know yet if this will be the total amount of slots that those two will take up. Obviously there might be some DLCs as well for both of them, but as of right now we have 13 for Vegeta and 11 for Goku. And it says right here it's going to have the most amount of characters in the history of the series, which I guess people who like having like a large roster will look forward to this. I'm more of a gameplay person. I'm fine with it having a small roster if the gameplay is really fun. And below Jace we have Dispo with his Justice Kick, and he's the Blitz captain of the Pride Troopers that protects Universe 11, and his super maximum light speed mode allows him to achieve unbelievable speed. Now what I think what this is I'm guessing a buff that he can either do his super, or perhaps it could be when he awakens he unlocks his super maximum light speed mode. Since they worded it that it's some sort of mode, I'm guessing it'll probably be either after an ultimate, after a super, or after an awakening, during an awakening. Right now in comparison, I'm thinking it'll probably be Ichigo from Jump Force. Slide attack string is really fast. I think SpikeTunesoft probably took some inspiration off of that and used that for Dispo. Now on the bottom, this is a character I didn't think will make the V-Jump scan because I didn't think they'll be important enough, but it's Kakunza. But it looks like what she's doing, if that's not her ultimate, it's just like a regular cinematic super. It wasn't for those like wind razor things, I probably would have assumed it's like a grab. Yeah, anyways, next to her is Birder with his space mock attack. His description is he's prided in being the fastest in the universe and specializes in speed-based combat. His after image technique allows him to easily evade attacks. And I wouldn't be surprised if he has some sort of counter when he activates the counter. He'll probably end up behind you and end up stunning you for like a second. That's a possibility right there. But anyways, let's go to the Power page. The cover for this is Broly Legendary Super Saiyan from Dragon Ball Super. This release immense firepower from these massive warriors. In exchange for severely burning through your energy with ki attacks and movements, you hold high offensive power and destructive special attacks. Just like they're going to be slower than the speed characters. Let's start off on the left side here with Nappa with his volcano explosion. It says right here he can enhance his attacks with 2 skills. His special attack delivers massive damage on a successful hit. So I think this is right here is a super, like a regular super attack, kind of similar to Jump Force's Cell, where he swipes his hand and does the little fire fire attack thing. Looks very similar to that. It's just something you can block. By blocking, it'll probably deal a good amount of damage. Let's go to the left to probably my favorite image of this whole V-Jump scan. Broly Legendary Super Saiyan Gigantic Catastrophe. And it says destructive firepower and wide range attack. He's the ultimate fighter that can leverage his skill to get behind his opponents. What I think this is right here is the ultimate attack, obviously, with the Gigantic Catastrophe, also known as the Gigantic Roar. I'm guessing this will do a huge amount of damage. I'm not sure if you have to actually land this ult, or if it's just a AoE ult. If you're in that part of the arena where his ult lands, you'll probably get hit. Now let's go on to Toppo, strike a pose, and power up. He's a hot-blooded warrior from Universe 11. I think this means is that he'll have a super that's like just doing the pose, and that gives you a buff in your in the round. Kind of similar to what I think from Dai and Gon from Jump Force. By the way, if you don't know why I'm referencing Jump Force a lot, it's because right before Sparking Zero, they were making Jump Force, so Body Tunes Off obviously is going to take some stuff from Jump Force that they liked. Since Jump Force was already an inspiration from the Budokai Tenkaichi games, so they're probably going to bring some of that stuff over. As I've already seen my comparison trailers before, these two are very similar. Anyways, let's move on to KO at the bottom here. Female Saiyan from Universe 6. Her offense and durability are off the charts. This is her Berserk state with Gigantic Throw. Do I think this will be a grab? Maybe. I believe this will either be a grab or an unblockable super. Maybe more on unblockable super, because that looks like a good amount of damage. But anyways, let's move on to Trunks. Power type that takes pride in stamina. Unleash your explosive strength at close range. He can also let loose at a destructive smash attack. As you can see right here, this is most likely going to be his ultimate attack, like the one he does in Jump Force. Now let's move on to Master Roshi. He excels in smash attacks by using his skill. He can temporarily, you read that right there, temporarily enhance his attack and defense. So I think right there, he'll probably have a super, like a buff for a short amount of time. More likely thing that will happen is an awakening, which will give him the buff. Let's look at the new game mechanics. I say new in quotation marks because most of these, pretty much all three of these, are in Jump Force already, except for the first one that I'm gonna go over, which is the Super Ascertainment. You can deflect special attacks like a Kamehameha, then launch an attack on your startled opponent. So what I think right there is one kind of tries to hit you with the beam and you deflect it, they'll still be in that beam animation, and they'll probably add like some kind of like shock animation where your opponent looks shocked for like a second. Like it will probably be, how did you deflect that? And then they're in that beam animation, and then you'll probably be able to get them with probably a super or an ult if you want, or just a regular combo. Now as for the middle one, it's aim for the weak point, Assault Vanish. A new option in mid-range combat. Quickly close in on your opponents. After thinking about this for a while, I've been thinking this is probably like a combo canceller. You're doing a light combo, and then you tap A or X on PlayStation, and you end up to like the side of them, or wherever you move your left stick, and then just dash at them again. I think that's what that means for Assault Vanish, but I could be wrong on that. I'm not too confident. So let me know what you guys think about that. The description of the mechanics. And introduction to new actions in Zero. Enhance your offense and defense and enjoy high level battles with these new actions. Revenge counter. Now us Jump Force players, we already know this by now. This will be nothing new for us Jump Force players. We got this already mastered. Counter immediately after being knocked away. Throw off your opponent's pace and go on the offensive. This is pretty much like a regular, at what we call in Jump Force being a counter. When you time your light attacks at the same time that your opponent does, especially like in the air, you can counter their attack and then you can be the one attacking them. Already showing you guys on the screen right now what I mean by that. But yeah, as Jump Force players, we have nothing to worry about with these new mechanics. As I'm recording this, it's Monday, which is Saiyan Day. We still don't have a new trailer yet for this V-Jump issue, but hopefully we get a new trailer for this soon. And yeah, as for me, this will probably be it for this video. Hope you guys have a great rest of your Wednesday afternoon, and I'll see you guys in the next video.